Right. So I was looking over this article. I was just looking at the big print.
That Fosachi, that shit smell good right there.
Yeah, that Fosachi smell good.
Fosachi
So I got the latest issue of GQ magazine in the mail yesterday, and Pharrell is the cover model.
That look like a pencil.
What?
A pencil.
A pencil?
A
It
pencil.
do look like a pencil. But anywho, I show for you guys. This is the cover of this month's GQ
That shit
magazine.
look like the Virgin Mary in that fucking
Yeah.
camera.
So it's like a bubble coat dress.
A bubble coat dress.
Yeah, a triple fat dress.
Montclair dress.
Yeah, Montclair dress. And the name of the words on the cover are the new masculinity. So I was looking through the big print, and it's like, all right, I don't agree with the fashion, but it's little fashion in GQ that I do agree with. But what Pharrell is talking about is shedding what we've been taught about being masculine, like being men, like the boastful, braggadocious, I got more than you, I'm gonna push you down because I'm stronger mentality.
I don't know, man. It feels weird. I don't see as many women trying to shed what they've learned to be feminine.
See, but that's beyond the point.
Femininity. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we erasing everything? It's like women came through with the fucking gauntlet and just snap. And like everything about being a man, that 50% of humanity is just disappearing.
But you gotta admit, Anonymous, if you take a step back to the 90s, there's some pretty foul shit going on by the hands of men in America.
Yeah, now it was bogus shit going on.
Yeah.
But you can't blame it on masculinity. You can blame it on
Fragile masculinity.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, when I think about masculinity, I think about the person that I was as a rapper or the person that I was trying to be. Whereas it was all about being the biggest and the best and the baddest all the time, you know, which is a mentality forged out of so-called manhood. Like you had to hit the most chicks, you had to, you know, poke your chest out all the time. You couldn't back down from a fight. You couldn't smile in no pictures or none of that.
My son better never back down from no fight,
bro. Check it out.
You know what I'm saying?
When I say back down,
he gotta poke his chest out. I tell him to say it with his chest.
So when I say back down from a fight or poke a chest out, I mean making an unwise decision in spite of your knowledge of a wise decision to be made.
Yeah, you talking about a nigga moment.
Exactly.
Like you have
somebody smudge your Puma.
Have to follow through. Yeah.
Somebody smudge your Puma. Now you going to jail because this nigga hit his head and cracked it on the sidewalk and died.
Yeah. Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I think of when I think of masculinity. As far as the way I was taught.
I gotta say this right now, man. R.I.P. to Patrick Day.
Oh yeah.
Like, I was there. I seen him get knocked out. Seen him laying on the floor in the ring.
Hold on.
And yeah, man.
Boxing is a dangerous sport.
That's it hurt me.
Yeah.
Because I was there.
Let's have a moment of silence real quick for Patrick Day. Yeah, man. But
yeah, man. That was
boxing.
Yeah, man. I've never seen somebody. I've seen somebody get killed with a gun. I've never seen somebody get punched in the face, fall down, be in a coma for a week, and then pass away.
So while I think about Patrick Day, I'm also thinking about his opponent.
Yeah,
it's like, man, you have to live with that demon for the rest of your life,
and
continue
this
to. This was last
at
weekend.
The fight that I went to.
Yeah.
You saw somebody die at the fight?
No,
he died. He knocked him into a coma. He stayed in a coma for a week and he just died.
Then he just died. Yeah.
Yo, last I heard about that shit was, I mean, it happened like a couple months ago with somebody else, but the first time I ever seen the shit was $1 Million Baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cause y'all, I fucking cried my fucking eyes out. Like this bitch really snaked Hillary Swank and broke my damn heart. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Yeah, but the hardest shit is not only do we have to live with the fact that he killed somebody in the ring, but I would assume if he's a professional boxer, this is his profession, and he has to continue to fight.
Yeah.
And that's tough.
Now, can he? Or like,
Yeah,
So you don't get prosecuted.
No.
When it's in the ring,
It's
official. It's a
pugilist sport.
It's not a snake hit. Now you can get prosecuted for a snake hit, right?
Yeah, if
like
it's
after the ring, after the bells go off.
Yeah.
Like if you knocked out and laid on the ground and I come and hit you,
yeah,
definitely.
But if it's all legit during the round,
if it's within the rules of the sport, it's all good.
Wow, man, that's crazy. I couldn't imagine killing somebody and then going home that night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. Yeah, but back to the masculinity.
So I'm gonna let you have it. Let me just read this quote from Pharell from the article. It says, the more I humbled myself down, the less I bragged, the less I felt like I needed to flex. Humanity is a skill set. It's an art form. It's something you work at. So is he saying that a former form of masculinity is minus a level of humanity?
Well, I mean,
Hell fucking yeah.
So there's masculinity and there's femininity.
Yeah.
And both of these things combined create
Humanity.
You know?
Oh.
Like,
you did that.
Like, humanity isn't only femininity. Humanity isn't only masculinity. You see the Gina Rodriguez apology.
Yeah.
That was a very toxic masculine apology.
That shit was tough.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, bro.
Like, bitch.
Chill.
Like, bitch, pull your skirt up.
We fuck with you, Gina. If you gonna apologize, we fuck with you. We don't want you to apologize.
Right. Niggas get chastised every day.
We would prefer you don't do that.
Yeah.
Especially if that's what you coming out with.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's masculinity in all human beings. There's femininity in all human beings.
Another quote from Pharell. I think the truest definition of masculinity is the essence of you that understands and respects that which isn't masculine.
Yeah.
That's heavy dope.
That is, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and now this is what all I'm trying to say is there's nothing wrong with masculinity. There's nothing wrong with, being a man and being okay with being a man. Like, you shouldn't have to question yourself for being a man. You shouldn't have to question yourself for being a woman. There should be nothing, like, I guess it goes back to that self-esteem thing. Self-esteem is esteem for your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell you how to esteem yourself. You know
Yo,
what I'm
but so
saying?
many, growing up though, like, where you get your self-esteem from? Growing up.
Did they have to show a picture of him crying though?
He probably ain't even crying.
Yeah, man, that's fucking comfortable.
Bro, that's a tear coming out his
That's
face.
my man, 50 grand.
GQ,
That's
though.
glory. You feel me?
But
That don't look like glory tears.
That's glory.
It don't look like glory tears, my nigga.
Y'all gonna stop playing on my man for real.
Bruh, what is he glorifying? Show me the glory.
Comfort in oneself.
glorifying comfort.
Man, I'm comfortable. I don't feel like that.
Yeah, when I'm
in
comfortable, I
oneself.
don't feel like that.
Yeah, that's not comfort.
Man, that's comfort.
He
I
looks
don't know if
like-
I would cry in a fucking photo shoot.
Right.
But
I don't think
sometimes you
he's
just gotta
crying.
give the glory.
I think somebody came up. He was like, hey.
And missed him.
He was like, come here, poke me in the eye.
Chill.
Blow.
Nah, that's that extra light skin shit. For real, not on that. Y'all gonna chill on my guy.
Hey, Pharrell is our guy too.
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
definitely gonna get these jokes off.
Yeah.
That's one thing that's non-negotiable.
Don't get it.
Everybody can get it. No, but I don't think that what this in particular, is an attack on manhood or being masculine. I do understand what you're saying because there's been times where it's like, okay, I know that I'm a so-called good person. Like, as far as the decisions I make, I try to consider everyone that will be affected by it. But I was not always that person. Now, I wouldn't say that that's totally contributed to masculinity because part of that is the femininity that creates my humanity. Like, it's some dirty women out here just like it's some dirty men.
Yeah.
But I will say that as a young man becoming a man, I've made some questionable decisions out of what I thought a man should be.
Yeah, all right. So I guess what Pharrell's really pushing with the whole Chanel Pharrell collection,
Yeah.
and this right here is gender neutral clothing.